WDAY 6 reporter Danielle Miller joins us live from Usher's house in Moorhead, where all of the action took place. Danielle?
Todd, Kirsten, there is well over 100 people in here tonight. The FM Pride organization is hosting the event in honor of those couples tying the knot tonight. Organizers say it's just a way for people to get together and celebrate. Todd, Kirsten, most of these people will be heading to the courthouse in about an hour. We'll be live at midnight from the Clay County Courthouse with a special report. State's Attorney Birch Burdick says he's dropping the felony assault charge after reviewing surveillance video and conducting further interviews, but Beck still faces a charge. Katie, 18 couples were married in the special ceremony. All of the couples I spoke to were very excited, but of course, a little nervous. They say today is a day they never thought they'd see. The Red River is supposed to crest at 30.1 feet sometime tomorrow. City Hall here downtown is affected at 30 feet. And although this temporary protection is needed, it doesn't put an end to the headache for drivers. It's never a good idea to leave a child in a car for any amount of time. Even on cooler days like today, the temperature inside of a vehicle can heat up fast, and it can be deadly. Todd, Robin, I'm at one of the smartest places you can possibly be when temperatures are as hot as they are like today, the shade. But another great option is the cooling tent. Every year there are new booths from food to vendors, but this year one vendor's artwork will have you doing a double take. Yeah, Dana, students from Fargo South were on hand here early this morning at River Drive South. In some areas, they finished laying sandbags in just 1 hour. And for one student, it meant protecting her own home. Dana, Kirsten, we're here at Oak Street North, where crews have been busy since early this morning. And if you take a look behind me, as you can see, they are still busy building this clay levee. In all, 7 miles of clay levees need to be built around the city. The fire is still very active. Here at the sawmill, there are several logs that are still on fire in several hot spots around the property. More and more people are just now starting to trickle in. There's about 8,000 people going to be running the 5K tonight. Crews are actually in the process right now of shutting down University. So if you are planning on heading out, you might want to do so because traffic is only going to get worse. Yeah, Dana, the only levee with water on it or that's even being used as protection is this one here on 2nd Street South. Luckily, the others aren't needed and could start coming down as early as Thursday. We were the first to arrive here on scene, and when we did, the victim was standing right here, covered in blood.
Danielle Miller joins us live with details in our top story. Danielle?
Dana, Kirsten, things are much quieter than they were here earlier this morning. Earlier, all 3 of the spider machines were up and running, and now just one. All of the temporary flood protection should start coming down no later than Wednesday. And good news for drivers, the clay levee here at 2nd Street North is already starting to come down. The city of Fargo will spend nearly $533,000 to remove all clay levees, trap bags, and sandbags. A school-aged child needs an average of 10 hours of sleep per night. If that amount isn't met, your child could experience fatigue, moodiness, and lack of concentration. And if you don't stick with a consistent sleep pattern, you'll be sure to see lower grade scores. Right now, customers coming in to buy things like this bag of potato chips or this bag of almonds aren't paying any sales tax. But if the proposed bill does go through, buying treats like this will put a bigger dent in your wallet. One small business owner was tired of not being able to see his things in the back of his truck at night, so he invented these LED light strips that have now solved that problem.
Speechless. I feel speechless.
Pretty much, but I mean, it's so exciting.
Barbara Thielbar and her bride Ray Goss have been in a serious, committed relationship for 10 years. They share a house, a son, and now legally the same last name.
Just knowing that we have rights to different things, you know, that other couples do.
Those protection barriers, you know, things like being able to be in the hospital or be able to do end-of-life treatment. Those just things that life experiences that you need to be there for your significant other. And to have that legal recognition just takes the edge off of worrying about those things.
After fighting for marriage equality for years, a legal marriage is a milestone they never thought would arrive.
By the power vested in us by the state of Minnesota, we pronounce that you are now legally married.
Now we're having legal recognition, which just kind of solidifies our relationship.
You may seal your vows with a kiss.
Another couple taking part in the midnight ceremony is Christopher Fritz and Patrick Rethwish. They say the significance today holds will last a lifetime.
It's great. You know, our family and friends support us already, and now that we are recognized by our state, it's fantastic, and I'm proud to be part of Minnesota now.
Now that Minnesota law serves in both couples' favor, they can now legally live happily ever after.
It's finally happening. I feel like you fit in.
Hundreds of people packed the Clay County Courthouse for the special midnight wedding ceremony.
You know, this is something that I have a right to, and they also deserve a right to, so it's something that I've watched and followed throughout the years, and I want to come out here and support it.
A group of Concordia students showed up not knowing any of the couples tying the knot, but wanted to show their support.
It's a big deal, but you know, it's just about those guys tonight, so it was nice to see them.
Like the couples, they too wanted to be involved with a day that will go down in history for Minnesota.
It's been crazy. I don't know, just something that you didn't think would happen in the near future, and then it does, and it's just, you know, kind of just an incredible experience, and you want to be a part of it.
These supporters were among all of the family members and friends of those exchanging vows who held signs and cheered as the couples made their way in and out of the courthouse.
I'm here to support my rights and the rights of others like me, and just to see what's happening. I think it's awesome to be a part of this and have this happening in our time.
Now that the clock has struck midnight and the couples have legally said I do, they, along with the people who have rallied around them, can know this day is one for the history books.